Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, grasshoppers. You've not yet joined the dojo? Now is the time. Yes, we are going to be doing some daily 7:30 a.m. conditioning and blitz for those that like blitz. And perhaps I'll be adding some bullet as well. Arsenal fan Richie. Long time no see. I can't remember the last time we played. Ye gods, I've got more draws with Arsenal fan Richie than any other player, I believe. That's craziness. Well, we can't shirk away from a battle in the Najdorf. After all, this is what it's all about. The purpose of knowing all of this theory well, he didn't go for it. Interestingly enough, I don't know if this is the right move, but I'm going to play it anyway. We're actually, I thought he was going for the h6 queen b6 line, to be truthful. Now, how valuable is having the brown variation thrown in versus G4.
Said. Hi, Master Chess Dojo.
Good morning, Paul 184. How are you, bud? I'm trying to determine the differences here between having 8-6 in and not having 8-6 in. Let's go with the old-fashioned way. Yes, yes. That much is true. Oh no! Did I do that to myself? I'm afraid I did. What was I doing? This is not the same variation. Alright, fair enough. We're going to have to boogie. We are going to have to boogie.
Said. I got 3-4 in a rapid tournament yesterday.
Oops. 3 out of 4 at a rapid tournament. Nicely done. Was that in my rapid tournament? Or was that on another streamer's opportunity? I definitely have to look that one up. Hold on. I'm going back in time here to look this one up. Yeah, Queen H3 was obviously horrible. So here, we're going to check the opening book very quickly. Bishop E2 I considered. Is that really the move here? Obviously. Bishop E2. And if G5, F takes G5, Knight E5, Queen E3.
Said. This was OTB run by the local chess club at a nearby library.
Awesome. I hope it was rated. Hold on, this might sound excessively high. I don't think so, but I'm going to tweak it just a smidge. I don't believe that Slipstream has its own volume control. But I don't see it. In fact, I don't see any volume control whatsoever, or nor do I see.
Rated yes.
Nice. Congratulations. That's when it counts.
Holly.
Said. May I ask your opinion about a book?
Absolutely, of course you can. Just brilliant. I hope you got the information that you needed. We are in the daily dojo, and the weekend rapid is going to start 5 minutes after this one. Uh-oh, my opponent is giving away a free pawn. And he's not even trying for the traditional advantage. Let's go for this. Let's see what we've got. Just in case he's got some plans here. That one has to go. That one has to go.
Said. Tricks, traps, and tips in the chess opening by Dean Ippolito.
I like Dean. Dean is a good guy. What could possibly be the issue? Let's throw in a brief checkup. And now, what could he possibly be doing to us? Now that we're here, oops, I accidentally did that, didn't I? Wow, that was interesting. Can I get there from here? I don't think so. We will try barnacling our best. Despite the a lot of difference in time. Can I get rid of him the right way? No. Bishop takes there. We'll try. Not overworking. Too much. Yeah, he's trying to get in. Oh no. He's not even sacking a pizza this way, is he? Because he has pawn takes. Pawn takes. All right. That's a bummer. Can I go this way? No, I wouldn't resign either way. Whether he finds g7 check or not, and queen h5 mate, g7 check, king pawn moves. Is that mate as well? No, the bishop can block. Oh, it wasn't that easy. g7 check. Yeah, that was the simplest mate. Congratulations. Gotten this tournament very strong all of a sudden. We're going to start advertising this tournament on a regular basis. Good morning, Richie. My piece set is the Neo, N-E-O. It is the same set used by chess.com. I don't necessarily know about tricks, traps, and tips in the opening. Personally, I don't own the book, but I do respect Dean Ippolito as an author and as a coach. Personally, I would look into The Power of the Sun, but you need ChessBase, I think, to work with this because you should be looking up the real games. So it talks about the bishop pair versus bishop and knight, bishop pair versus two knights, bishop pair versus, what was the other one? The bishop pair versus the bishop and knight, bishop pair versus, I have to look at the chapter titles again. I've read through the whole book already. However, I forgot everything. In open centers, semi-open centers, closed centers, and imbalanced pawn structures. The Thinkers Press Endgame Academy, I have to give them a lot of kudos. They do work very hard. Getting my head handed to me in this particular arena. Not great. I hope my last opponent was higher rated. But we're staying with the E4 repertoire, partly for most of the younger opponents.
Polly.
Said. I've lost endgames with two bishops against two knights.
And now, what do we do? Why? 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 Wow. Is that not what I wanted to do? Darn it. I am in such trouble here. Can't tell you how much trouble I am in because I misplayed this terribly, terribly, terribly. Well, it's gotten very fascinating, I have to admit. Can we survive this? Yes, yes. One thing at a time, folks. I'm playing without a rook, which makes the material even for just a moment. But the power of the sun, Estravatios Grievous, this could be painful. We'll know in just a moment how painful. He needs to keep the bishop protected. That is the problem. So where is he headed from here?
Pegasus Sweat.
Thanks for subscribing for 47 months.
I'm on the board.
You'll never be a complete master.
Good morning,
Practice
Pegasus.
beyond
Namaste. Thank you for the 47 months. Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, Ron Hay. I also want to thank Ron for being there on many of the occasions when he was just not necessarily just there to beat me up, but we're going to be running 2 events per day on the weekends and 1 event per day, maybe 2 events per day on the weekdays. That's fine. Oh, I forgot I had another, a guy. How are you? Well, I have to go with this one. Let's go with this one. We're never going to put a pawn on d5 against these fellows. Never. Never going to put a pawn on d5 versus this one. This one. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. I know he's weighing it up, but I don't exactly know what he's weighing up. He gets. One thing at a time is certain. Well, that got interesting. That got interesting. That got interesting. That got interesting. He had the rook to c8 option. So what is he up to now?
Pegasus Sway.
Sip. I'm moving
I don't
out
know.
and staying with my son who is working on his old saw. Then I'll go home to my place. I've set up the computer table in the new apartment so you can start participating here as soon as possible.
All right. That is very, very cool. Very cool. Very cool. So let's see if I take there. Let's keep the pin option open. Do I want to? Do I want to? But what is he doing to me? Yes. Well, that was interesting. He took with the wrong rook. Giving up the C file. Maybe it didn't matter.
Pegasus sway.
Said. That's right, wrong rook.
Yeah, the wrong rook. Oh, fine. I'm a little bothered, I admit it. Just a little bothered. We only have 7 minutes in this. Let's get boogieing. Well, that was interesting. That was very interesting, very interesting. Check. 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 Can he defend it now? I was very lucky yesterday against a guy. I just remembered how lucky I was. He was playing the best game in some time. I may have time for one more. I don't think so. Mustafa Zizou. It's only me and Fidel Adla.
Pegasus sway.
Fidel
Said.
Adla.
White has fewer pawn islands but still loses.
Yep. Ha ha ha. Let's note those exceptions for future reference. What was the statistic, I think, in John Watson's book? Secrets of Modern Chess Strategy. The bishop pair wins 64% of the time. I think it was all summed up here. 63% of the time.
Kingslayer Sloan.
Said. How's you, John?
Kingslayer Sloan, I am attempting to return to some form of normalcy with a vengeance. Saw Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning last night. Mission Impossible re-inspired me to get back into the action. Make things happen. Do things for yourself. Less thinking, more doing.
Kingslayer Sloan.
Said.
Indeed.
God bless Tom Cruise.
It was pretty gripping all the way through. Every moment of suspense, you're like, what in the world? Every moment of the movie, it was like, what in the world? Unbelievable. Unbelievable action sequences. Doesn't look like I'm getting another game. So is Alicant catching up to me? Oh, maybe I am. I have to go for it. Ready? Robert FP.
Kingslayer Sloan.
Said. John, when are we doing a podcast?
Let's do that. Let us do that. Oh, I didn't send my message that I need to start a little earlier. Oh, it doesn't look like I'm getting out of this box as easily. But can we do it that way? I don't know. Can I do it that way? Don't want to take it that way? No. Good Knight versus Bad Bishop. Where are you going, sir?
Kingslayer Sloan.
Said. We also need to invite chess coach Andres to a cast.
Oh, shoots. I forgot that Oh, no. I might lose for a different reason. I might lose for a different reason. Did he get me in time? Oh no, unfortunately he didn't. No, but Robert FP deserved that one. He deserved that one on his record. He did.
Guys are fighting today.
We have to get the next event up and running quickly. So can we go to a lead chess streamer? Is there a lead chess streamer streaming? I don't think I see one. Aside from the Sharjah Masters. Alright, I need 5 minutes to get the next stream up. So therefore, we are going to run over to, if they'll have us. I don't know if they'll have us. Yeah, I didn't think so. I did not think so. Yeah, we'll go over to James Blunder for a moment, and then I will have the other stream up. I need to do the announcement. By the way, the Rapid and Classical team, the weekend Rapid and Classical, is starting shortly. Thank you, Ron, for the 47 months, by the way. Namaste. Let's get him out there. 47 months. Kingslayer Sloan, ladies and gentlemen, in the house. And enjoy as I get